I was super lucky to have her, and I felt so lucky.
Clay courts in Mallorca bake under Mediterranean sun on May 2nd, transforming the Rafa Nadal Academy into tennis theater where rankings dissolve into irrelevance. A six-time Grand Slam champion occupies one baseline, while across the net stands Alex Eala, 20 years old, Filipino, ranked 44th globally, absorbing every moment of blessed opportunity. Whispered reports from Academy insiders describe practice sessions where Eala trades punches with IGA Swiatek. Their clay court exchanges defying what rankings suggest should happen, with sets flowing in directions that would shock casual observers. 2 days later, Eala touches down in Rome, where defending champion Jasmine Paolini enters as 9th seed in her hometown tournament, setting up questions that ripple through WTA corridors in hushed conversations. Madrid 8 days prior painted a different picture entirely as Eala departed court, having captured merely 3 games across 2 sets against Elise Mertens in a brutal 6-2, 6-1 defeat, then vanished from social media for 48 hours of complete silence. May 3rd arrives with confirmation that Eala awaits her Italian Open opponent, while Monday's draw looms. The same tournament where Paolini previously dismantled expectations by becoming the first Italian woman to claim the Internazionale trophy in nearly 4 decades. Paolini carries the weight of being Rome's anointed queen, the centerpiece around which Italian sponsors constructed their clay court marketing campaigns. Yet she enters her coronation week wearing an unseemly 9th seed that screams indictment rather than celebration. February 17th in Dubai provides the genesis story that makes everything else possible. Round of 32 action, where Paolini suffered complete annihilation at 6-1, 7-6 in the tiebreak. Not edged or ground down, but utterly blitzed off her own service games in 30 minutes by a left-hander she had never encountered. This marked Eala's 3rd career top 10 victory, and her first of 2024, the type of result that transcends explanations involving jet lag or weather conditions. Followed by a press conference, where Paolini stood at the microphone calling Eala huge for women's tennis, while emphasizing the importance of global representation. Those words read as graciousness on first glance, but reveal themselves as public concession upon deeper examination, a defending finalist anointing her own conqueror in real time. Rome's seeding sheet tells its own brutal story, with Sabalenka at number 1. The remaining top 8 falling into traditional order, then Paolini languishing at 9th despite lifting this very trophy 12 months earlier. Defending WTA 1000 champions seated outside the top 8 at their own tournaments represent statistical anomalies reserved for players whose ceilings the tour quietly stops believing in. While the sequence of recent days sharpens focus dramatically, May 1st finds Eala back at the Rafa Nadal Academy, drilling on Mallorcan clay. May 2nd brings photographs of her trading practice sets with Swiatek that circulate through Filipino tennis communities. May 3rd delivers confirmation. She awaits her opponent while Manila sports desks trend #LebanAlex before draws are finalized. Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova's 18-year professional career includes Roland Garros finalist credentials from 2021 plus decades of clay court expertise against top 5 competition, lending weight to her post-match assessment following Madrid's first round where Eala dismissed her 6-3, 6-3 in straight sets. Less than 24 hours after that defeat, Pavlyuchenkova told reporters on record that Eala's game translates consistently to clay courts, words that transcend courtesy when delivered by veterans who don't waste time with false praise. This represented warning shots fired directly at Paolini, Sabalenka, and the entire Italian Open women's draw 11 days before competition begins, alerting them that the unseeded Filipino entry won't provide free passage on this surface. Foro Italico transforms into contested territory, as Italy houses roughly 165,000 Filipinos, representing continental Europe's largest Filipino community, heavily concentrated in Rome itself, where the same demographic force that converted Dubai's center court into Manila's satellite venue mobilizes for another takeover. Filipino sports outlets coordinate attendance, while Italian tennis Twitter buzzes with anxiety about home court advantages being hijacked by a nation Paolini has faced exactly once, creating pressure cooker mathematics, where Paolini defends 2,000 points that separate her from top 10 exile before Roland Garros seeding finalizes. Meanwhile, Eala needs deep Roman runs to reclaim seeded territory lost in March, meaning the difference between drawing Sabalenka or qualifiers in Paris first rounds gets decided on courts where Paolini built her legend. Last May's Rome debut ended in bagel set humiliation as Marta Kostyuk demolished Eala 6-0, 6-1 in 48 minutes of first-round carnage, while 8 days ago Mertens delivered similar punishment in Madrid before Eala disappeared from social media for 2 complete days without statements or resilience posts. May 1st brought redemption photos from Mallorca showing Eala drilling cross-court forehands beside Swiatek on red clay courts that forged Rafael Nadal, letting practice partners handle the talking while she focused on preparation. 9 days separated Madrid humiliation from Rome arrival, spent entirely on surfaces that built tennis legends, transforming 6-061 wounds from 12 months prior into fuel for what comes next. Dubai's 27 minutes to steal a set from the world number 8. 9 words to a stadium packed with Filipino flags asking how many had prayed for her. 6-love, 6-1 devastation from last year's Rome. These fragments combine into narrative threads that haven't reached conclusion. Italian Open draws remain unreleased. Jasmine Paolini hasn't dropped a single point in title defense, yet the most valuable commodity any defending champion possesses. Quiet certainty that trophies belong to them until proven otherwise, evaporated in straight sets 11 weeks ago in Dubai. Rome's princess isn't bowing yet, but she's bracing for impact, so here's the prediction that lands before Monday's draw. Eala goes deeper in Rome 2024 than Jasmine Paolini. Yes or no? Stake your claim now before brackets print and let the internet witness who called it first.